Born in 1502, Istvan Doba emerged from a Hungary that was increasingly threatened by Ottoman expansion. His early life was shaped by a combination of personal adversity, military turbulence, and exposure to the ongoing conflicts that defined the Hungarian frontier. These experiences instilled in him resilience, courage, and a profound understanding of the challenges facing his homeland. Over time, Dobó developed into one of Hungary's most capable military leaders, ultimately earning renown for his leadership during the legendary Siege of Eger, where he defended the fortress against overwhelming Ottoman forces. Dobó's formative years were marked by personal loss and exposure to conflict. Born into a noble family, he experienced early instability, including raids and skirmishes along the borderlands. These incidents were common in 16th century Hungary, where the Ottoman Empire's growing influence repeatedly challenged the kingdom's security. Witnessing the devastation caused by such raids, Dobó developed a keen awareness of the fragility of borders, the importance of fortifications, and the value of disciplined, organized military forces. These early experiences left a lasting impression, shaping both his character and his approach to leadership. Despite these challenges, Dobó pursued education and practical experience. To prepare for a military career, he studied the principles of strategy, leadership, and fortification, combining book learning with first-hand exposure to combat. Dobó's training was holistic, encompassing not only martial skills but also administration, logistics, and the art of commanding troops. In an era when military leadership required both intelligence and courage, Dobó's approach distinguished him from many of his contemporaries. He understood that successful commanders needed to balance tactical acumen with the ability to inspire and manage men under extreme pressure. Dobó's rise through the ranks was marked by merit, discipline, and a growing reputation for strategic insight. Unlike some nobles who relied solely on birthright, Dobó earned his positions through demonstrated skill and dedication. He participated in various military engagements across Hungary's northern and central territories, learning to anticipate enemy movements, manage scarce resources, and fortify key positions. These experiences honed his ability to assess battlefield situations quickly and make decisions under stress, skills that would prove vital during the sieges and defensive operations for which he later became famous. In addition to battlefield experience, Dobó gained an insight from studying contemporary military treatises and observing campaigns throughout the region. Hungary, situated at the crossroads of Europe and the Ottoman Empire, offered ample opportunities for military observation. Dobó closely examined Ottoman tactics, including the use of artillery, organized infantry assaults, and siegecraft. He also studied European approaches to fortification and defensive strategy. This combination of practical experience and theoretical knowledge allowed him to anticipate enemy actions and develop innovative defensive measures, making him a formidable strategist. Dobó's leadership style was shaped by both his personal character and the challenges of frontier life. He understood the importance of morale, discipline, and unity among troops, particularly in situations where defenders were heavily outnumbered. His ability to inspire loyalty and resilience in his men was as important as his technical skills, as evidenced later during the Siege of Eger. Dobó emphasized collective responsibility, encouraging soldiers and civilians alike to contribute to the fortress's defense. His early experiences with raids and instability had taught him that survival often depended on coordination, foresight, and mutual trust. By the time Dobó assumed command of Foz Eger Castle, he had already developed a reputation as a capable and resourceful leader. His knowledge of Ottoman tactics, combined with his practical experience in fortification and logistics, made him well suited for the monumental task of defending a key frontier fortress. The skills he had cultivated over decades, strategic planning, battlefield awareness, and the ability to inspire troops, were crucial in preparing for a siege that would test both his leadership and the courage of the defenders. Dobó's early exposure to border conflicts and raids also informed his understanding of psychological warfare. He recognized that defending a fortress required not only physical preparations, but also maintaining morale in the face of fear and uncertainty. By fostering confidence and resilience among his soldiers, Dobo was able to transform potential panic into determination, ensuring that every man understood his role and the importance of their collective effort. This insight into human behavior became one of his defining strengths as a commander. Moreover, Dobo's personal sense of duty and patriotism played a central role in his development. He understood that Hungary's survival depended on strong, competent leadership and the ability to resist Ottoman expansion. His commitment to defending his homeland was reinforced by a deep awareness of the stakes involved, not just the defense of territory, but the preservation of Hungarian culture, governance, and identity. This sense of purpose motivated him to invest in continuous learning, rigorous preparation, and the cultivation of strategic foresight. Dobo also recognized the importance of adapting to evolving military technology. The early 16th century saw significant advancements in artillery, fortification design, and battlefield organization. Doba studied these developments carefully, integrating lessons learned from both Ottoman and European military practices into his own strategies. His ability to combine traditional fortification techniques with modern artillery defenses would later prove instrumental during the Siege of Eger, where innovation and careful planning compensated for the defenders' smaller numbers. In addition to military expertise, Dobo developed skills in administration and logistics, understanding that effective leadership required more than battlefield courage. He oversaw the provisioning of troops, the management of supplies, and the organization of civilian support, ensuring that his forces could withstand prolonged engagements. These administrative abilities complemented his strategic and tactical skills, making him a well-rounded leader capable of managing complex defensive operations under pressure. By synthesizing personal experience, formal study, and hands-on leadership, Dobo emerged as a unique figure in Hungarian history. His early life, shaped by adversity, education, and exposure to conflict, prepared him for the monumental task of defending Eger Castle against one of the most powerful military empires of the era. The combination of courage, skill, and foresight that Dobo developed over decades would define not only his career but also the broader story of Hungarian resistance during a period of Ottoman expansion. In conclusion, István Dobo's background and early experiences laid the foundation for his legendary leadership. Born in 1502 amid political instability and military threats, he transformed personal challenges into strength, rising through merit, study, and battlefield experience. His understanding of strategy, fortification, leadership, and logistics allowed him to anticipate enemy tactics and inspire his men to extraordinary feats. By the time he assumed command at Eger, Dobo was not merely a soldier, but a strategic visionary and symbol of resilience, qualities that would be tested in one of Hungary's most celebrated defensive campaigns. Dobo's story underscores the importance of experience, preparation, and leadership in shaping history. From early raids to complex frontier warfare, each challenge contributed to his ability to lead under pressure. His life demonstrates how adversity, combined with dedication and study, can produce leaders capable of extraordinary achievements, leaving a lasting legacy in both national and military history.